ladies, it's your girl AyChristene, and today we're checking out my mom's cruel and unusual punishments by the odd ones out. I'm very interested to see what cruel and unusual things his mom has done. I'm kind of feeling like maybe they're more unusual than cruel, and because they're unusual, they seem to be cruel, but we'll see what his unusual punishments. But you guys, let me know unusual punishments, not cruel, but unusual punishments that your parents have probably given you when you were younger or now, depending on how old you are. Let me know down below. But the link for this video is also down below. Let's get started.
James, on Saturday morning at 10:03 a.m., you were observed coloring a picture of a dinosaur. Is that true?
Yeah.
Oh,
Can we go to recess?
Even though your
Lisa.
mom had repeatedly asked you to clean up your toys, you disobeyed her and colored anyway?
Oh, I just kept coloring.
Man,
that
I
face.
plead the fifth.
Your Honor, I have no
Fifth.
further questions. James, I hereby sentence you to 15 minutes in the timeout corner.
I'm not going back to timeout!
I'm no
Okay.
scientist, but I
Wow.
think moms play a very important role in society.
Aw,
Without
yes,
moms,
they
who would
do.
drive us to soccer practice? Who else would tell us that it's not okay to eat cupcakes for breakfast?
Goodness,
And who else would
just
point
left
at
that out.
construction workers and say, that's why you need to get a college education, James?
Goodness.
Oh, and I guess they
Did
also
you
give birth to you and
slap
take care of you, but
him
like,
in the face?
anyone could do that. Now, before I talk about how I was raised, I just want to give out this
Don't get
disclaimer
offended.
that my mom is a great mom.
Okay.
She loves me, at least she used to. If
Oh,
you
dear.
asked me when I was 15 if my mom was a
She
good
used
mom,
to?
15-year-old me would have said, no. Okay,
Oh,
but
dear.
like when I was little, I'd be talking with my friends and we would be talking about our parents and they would say
Look at
stuff
them, they're
like,
so cute.
yeah, my mom lets me stay up till midnight and she lets me play
Oh,
really
yeah, she's
graphic and vulgar video
like the
games.
cool mom.
Yeah, my mom doesn't care if I wear clothes with skulls on them and she lets me eat an entire tub of ice cream for dinner. My
Dear.
mom lets me play with knives.
Oh,
and I used to
no.
think that their moms were
No.
so much cooler for letting my friends have
Oh,
that
is that
much
what he
fun.
thought his
But
mom was
now,
like?
as an adult, I realize the sad truth.
Yeah.
That these kids' moms weren't cooler,
No.
they just cared about them less. I'm
Yes.
not saying every mom out there is perfect, but a mom
Right.
who takes the time to make a responsible member of
Yeah,
society
stop
is
running with
pretty high up
scissors.
on the good mom list.
Yeah.
Anyways, I love you, Mom, and now I'll immortalize and monetize some of that love. When I was younger and
Immortalize
still in
and
need of
monetize.
adult supervision, my mom would take me and my twin sister out to run errands with her.
Oh, there's
and
twin.
as you would expect, we were rowdy and wanted to do our own thing. But my mom was prepared for this. She
Dear.
would bring 2 plastic baggies filled with 10 M&Ms, and every time my
10?
sister or I misbehaved, she would eat an M&M right in front of us.
Oh,
and she
really?
made sure we saw her eat our M&Ms.
Oh, my
she didn't give us a
goodness.
warning either. If we did anything remotely bad, she would say, hey, look at me.
Okay.
And I think that parenting technique is the psychological reason that M&Ms are my favorite candy bar.
Are you serious? That's
I'm a good boy. I'm a good boy.
oh, he's
Something me and my sister really like
he's
doing.
traumatized. For that, I mean, that's a unique thing, and okay, I spit everywhere. That's very unique. That is very unusual, and I'm glad that works. But I ain't got the patience for that. I'm gonna tell you to stop, and I'm gonna slap you, okay, or hit you in your butt. All right, you need to stop. So I'm gonna make you stop, okay? I'm not giving you M&Ms or eating M&Ms. Although I'll probably hit you and eat an M&M. We'll see what that does to you. So just listen.
Was hiding in those circular racks of clothes that they have set up in department
like,
stores.
zoom
Being
back
in the
in.
middle of one of those racks
It
is
is
such
cool.
a surreal experience.
Yeah.
I totally recommend it.
It's
But my
fun.
mom didn't like it when we had fun, so she had to reach her arm in and try and grab us. Do you
Oh,
need any
goodness.
help? Oh, no, I'm just trying to get something in the back. There's a really nice belt that would be great for spanking my misbehaving children.
Oh, my
I was
goodness.
spanked as a kid. Nothing too bad. I
Is he
probably
reading the
deserved
news?
it anyway. I don't remember any specific actions I did that earned a spanking,
Yeah.
but I do remember outrunning my mom a lot.
Oh,
Another thing my
goodness.
mom did when I was very little was sometimes when she was washing her hands,
Mm-hmm.
she would turn to me and go, achoo, and flick water in my face.
Really?
It really bothered me, but I never spoke out about
Aw.
it. And one day I just couldn't handle it anymore and I started crying.
Oh, wow.
Why are you crying? But I was too sad to articulate how I was really feeling.
Aw.
If you ask her about this today, she'll say that she doesn't remember doing that sneeze gag ever, but I remember it
Oh, of course you will.
vividly.
Oh,
So to
dear.
get back at her, I put a rubber band around the dish sprayer, so when you turn on the sink, it would spray
Oh my
water at you.
goodness!
Come to think of it, I do remember one reason I was spanked.
Yeah,
Every
I
time
would
one of my
light you
siblings
up.
insulted another sibling or told them to shut up, we would have to pay them 50 cents. This
Really?
resulted in a really weird dynamic when it came to insults.
Okay.
We would get excited when someone called us a name.
Oh, really?
Mom, who called me a butthole?
Oh, dear.
That's 50 cents.
Woo! I'm rich! But sometimes us kids would just be messing around with each other. We didn't really mean the insults.
So we would feel bad taking someone else's 50 cents.
Oh, that
like
is
someone
very
would say,
weird.
"Hey James, what's 6 plus 6?" And I would say, 9, idiot. And my mom would hear me and say, "James, that's 50 cents."
Oh,
And my
dear.
sister would feel bad, so she would insult me back and say, "James, you're an unpleasant person."
Aw.
Aw. Swear words cost you $5.
Oh.
That's why I don't swear in videos.
Swearing
But
ain't cool,
now I
dog.
can
Oh, that's funny. Let me read that. Hold on.
Aw. Swear words cost you $5. That's why I don't swear in videos.
Swearing ain't cool, dog. Hey, I noticed you posted profanity and not safe from work content is for work content on my feed. Be like Ronnie the rapper and say no to such things. Delete this, please. Thank you. Please don't swear on my profile. Does he mean like in the comment section or where? Like where are people cursing or something? I don't know.
Videos. But now I can afford it. So, you, Mom. You piece of
Oh my gosh.
My mom never washed her mouths out with soap. She
Oh,
wasn't
dear.
that kind of person.
Okay.
But she did threaten to if we swore.
So
And one
don't you
time
dare
after
do
I
it.
said a pretty naughty word,
Okay.
penis, she said, "If you don't behave, I'm going to get..."
I just love the pause there. And he's like, penis. Like, he, like, whispered it still. Like, she watched the video, she can hear him. But I like how she just whispered it still.
a pretty naughty word, penis.
He still
She said,
whispered it.
"If you don't behave, I'm going to get the soap." And I said, "I don't care. Soap tastes good."
Mm-mm.
All right, you big dingus, shove this in your mouth. You won't do it. No balls.
Oh, goodness.
So I bit into it and immediately regretted
Yes.
it. Now people are eating soap for views.
That's dumb.
So I guess we never grow up.
That's
Did
dumb.
anyone else's parents put a password on the family computer?
Yeah.
Because
Oh, I
my
remember
parents
the blue
did, and
screen.
I didn't know we were the only family that did that. We had a
Dear.
rule in the house that we were only allowed to be on the family computer for however long we read a book for.
Oh.
But luckily, I would just
That's
read a
not
book for
bad.
15 minutes, get my mom to type in the password, and then she would just forget that I was on the computer and let me stay on for hours. And I
Dear.
played a lot of Neopets and RuneScape. Also, I wasn't
Well, at
allowed
least
to
you
have a
forgot.
TV or a computer in my room because
Oh,
then I would have
that's
easy
messed up.
access to inappropriate animes. When I was little, cell phones were a thing, but my mom didn't let me have
Oh,
one, so I had to
goodness.
talk to all my friends over a landline.
Oh.
I hope I don't have to explain what that is, because that would make me feel really
No,
old.
I know
and I'm supposed
landline.
to be in the prime of my life. But basically it meant if I was upstairs in my room talking to a friend, my mom could
Yep,
grab a phone
and then can
downstairs
listen.
in the kitchen and just join in our conversation
Or
completely
just listen.
uninvited. It didn't matter who I was talking to, I'd be having a conversation like this. I think the reason I internalize and hide away all my problems is because of how invasive my mom is in my personal life.
James, get off the phone and do the dishes.
Goodness.
Mom, I'm on the phone.
Wow,
I
I,
know.
can't believe you said that to the person who gave birth to you.
Oh my goodness.
So what are you two losers talking about?
Luckily, I would almost
Really?
never be talking to a girl.
Did she do that?
So at least
That's not
that didn't happen.
cool.
This other time, my mom was
That's not
giving
cool.
me and my sister a ride to school, and on the radio, she was listening to the worst subgenre of rock music, Christian rock. Just kidding, you can like whatever you want. Anyway,
I know, I was like, hey, I like Christian rock. Okay. Well, it depends. It depends on, well, yeah, I think I like Christian rock. I think that pop and all that stuff. I listen to that. I'm down with that. Okay. I listen to that.
we're pulling up to the school, and I told my mom to turn the music down.
What?
Mm.
Why?
I heard
Because
Jesus.
I don't want people to think I listen to this, Mom. You see, I was in junior high, so I cared a lot about
James
what
is
other
stupid.
people
That's what
cared
people are
about.
saying.
So she
Oh.
turned the music down, but as we stepped out of the
Period,
car,
Edward.
she turned the volume all the way back up and
Oh.
blasted the music for everyone
my
to hear.
Goodness. That is a great song, though.
Looking back at the
I
situation,
freaking love that song.
I think that's pretty hilarious.
Yeah,
GG,
it's actually
Mom.
funny.
These
I'm
aren't
gonna
all
do
the
that.
times my mom embarrassed me, but those are all the ones I'm going to include in this video.
I didn't even
Aw.
mention the time when I was 4 when my twin sister wanted to do ballet lessons, but she didn't want to do them alone, so my mom signed me up for lessons too. But that's a story for another video.
And that video will be
Wait, I
titled...
want to see this photo. Oh my gosh.
Do them alone, so my mom signed me up for lessons too. But that's a story for another video.
Sorry for bad photo quality. Like, he puts stuff where you have to pause the video and look at this stuff. So that's him, I guess, and his twin sister. But hey, at least she let him be him with his boots. Are these like rain boots or cowboy boots? And an outfit. So she didn't force him to be like, okay, wear tights and wear, I don't know if male, are they ballerinas still? Or, okay, male ballet dancers, so we'll just say that. I don't know if they wear the leotard and the tights and all that stuff too. But at least he could go right in the school in the clothes he plays with. So at least she let him do that.
video. And And that video will be titled Top 10 Reasons I'm Gay.
Oh, wow.
That was a joke, Mom.
Oh, wow.
Love you, Mom. You made me like this.
And there you
That's
have
funny.
it, everyone. That was my mom. Again, I just want to say that despite whatever I say in my videos, that my mom is a great mom.
That's good.
I wouldn't be here without my mom.
I'm
She
glad-
also reads all my scripts, so
Oh, that's
all of my
cool.
videos are James's mom approved.
All right. So
Okay, well, I shouldn't say that. She does tell me to take out a lot of jokes, and I'm like, no, they're funny.
Okay.
And
So
also,
at least she
speaking
knows
of my
about
mom,
that.
my mom's birthday is coming up.
Happy
so
birthday.
happy early birthday, Mom.
So I do agree. I do agree that some of those punishments were unusual. Like the M&M thing was a bit unusual in the fact that it's not normal. You know, normally kids maybe, well, nowadays I can't say what's normal because I don't know what people are doing to their kids now. I know that a lot of people aren't doing certain things that they should be doing to their kids, but we ain't getting into all that. But it's not a normal punishment that you hear your friend talk about how their mom, if they mess up in a store or like acting up in a store, that their mom is just eating M&Ms in their face. So I give her props for the creativity for that. The gag about the water thing, I get having your parents do like a shtick or like some type of gag that they think is funny or some prank that they think is funny and they keep doing it over and over and over again, and you're just like, okay, well, I can't say anything because I'm gonna get in trouble if I say something about how lame and uncomfortable this ish is, and you just keep it to yourself, and one day you act out. And I think what he did was really hilarious with putting the rubber band on that. However, I would light you up. I would light you up if you did that to me. Or my future children did that to me. But for me, I think I have some creative things. Like me and my husband literally were talking about this today about when we do have kids and they get to a certain age and they may act out a certain way, what we would do. This thing isn't something I would do, but this was something that someone told me they did, was how when they took their kids to the store and the kids asked for a toy or something and the mother told them no. So they started like crying loud, like making a scene, got on the ground and punching the ground and everything. So she got down and did it too with them. She was like, ah, punching down the ground, where people were looking at them, and that startled the kids, where the kids were like, and got up and never did it again. So luckily that worked for her. However, listen, I'm gonna throw a toy at you. You is not gonna, listen, if I tell you no, no means no. You ain't gonna make a scene now, bro, because we'll make this a scene. This will be a play you will never forget if that happens to me. Nonetheless, I will try to be calm and try not to light them on fire. Anyways, let me know what unusual punishment has your parents ever done to you growing up down below. Nothing too like dark. We're gonna keep it lighthearted. Like if you go through some real stuff, I pray for you and I hope things get better. But lighthearted stuff, like weird stuff that you look back and you're kind of like, okay, that was kind of weird. Let me know that down below. If you like the video, check out the link in the description box below to support Odd Ones Out. If you like this video, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that bell. I love you guys as always. Until next time, buddies. Toodles.